YouTube, welcome back to the channel. My name is McCavity. Welcome back, guys. And today I just wanna have a little yap about Tabor and YouTube in general, man. So if this isn't, I understand, bro. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't like yap videos and things like that. There's gonna be some gameplay in the background. But this is not going to be our stereotypical standard, like, let's play style, I'm commentating whilst playing the game kind of thing. We just got some gameplay on in the background. I totally get it. You know, a lot of people don't like the yap videos. If this isn't for you, this isn't one of our regularly scheduled videos. This is going out probably on a Saturday, I would think. But, you know, you've been forewarned. So if it ain't your thing, you want to bounce, I get it. We'll see you Monday for another pro era video. But that's what I want to talk about, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I've been doing YouTube for a long time, probably over 10 years when it comes to all the different channels that I've had, you know, different live streaming things that I've done. I've been on the platform making videos and doing content for a very, very long time. It started way back in like 2012. We were doing some DayZ Con. Whenever DayZ dropped, the standalone game, we were doing some stuff on that. Didn't last very long, you know what I mean? We started making content on some other games here and there. 2015, it really popped off for me when we started live streaming on YouTube Gaming. When YouTube Gaming dropped that very first day that the platform went live, and sadly, it's not in its entirety anymore, and I really miss it, and it was so good. But you know, that first night we were streaming to over 100 people playing Rocket League, and we did a lot of Rocket League back in the day. I built channels up from nothing to 1,000, 3,000, and now almost 4,000 subs. I've had channels that have only gotten 200 subs. Man, I probably have 8 channels for different things that I've wanted to do. I've done collectibles, Funko Pops, Pokemon cards back in the day, you know, like tech videos, stuff like that. And lately, we've been on the VR train with Ghosts of Tabor for the last year. Hey, Scott, come on, man. Content creator role, baby. Where is it? Come on, baby. But I digress, man. I digress. I've been doing this for a very, very long time. And now, as of lately, you know, we've been playing Tabor. We've been struggling a little bit. We've been on the struggle bus, man. And I think that translates to the videos, which is why I wanted to make this video, right? I feel like, and somebody commented on yesterday's video that said, man, it really sucks seeing you falling out of love with Tabor. And that really hit the heartstrings for a minute, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Here's what I'll say to that. I'm not necessarily falling out of love with Tabor. I still love Tabor, but more of like instead of like a hot, passionate, like beautiful thing, it's more like you know, that's my brother. You know what I mean? Or that's my sister. Like, I don't want to hang out with him all the time. You know what I mean? And I think for my mental health, like, honest to God, I just need to step back from Tabor as a whole. Like, not as a whole. That's not what I meant. I don't mean I want to step back permanently for an extended period of time for Tabor. What I mean is that I think for my mental well-being and my mental health, I just need to step back from Tabor being the only game that I play on the channel, which is why last week we tried NFL Pro Era 2 on the channel, and it did okay. Right now, it's sitting over 800 views, right around the same amount of views that all my Tabor videos get. And I was happy with that. I mean, it took a while for it to take off, but once it did, it did. You know, and I had some good comments on there. One comment that was like, you know, oh, you're a bandwagoner. But I think me and that guy talked it out. You know what I mean? It's all about context. You know what I mean? It's all about context. You know, we had just talked, you know, a couple weeks ago about my buddy Otis that had died, and he was the biggest Chiefs fan in the world, and that's why I'm a Chiefs guy. And this guy that commented on that video just didn't know that. You know what I mean? And once we were kind of on the same page, I think we was cool. But it's just kind of stuff like that's what I want to do. You know what I mean? I want to not fully step back from Tabor, but I also don't want this to be the only game that I play, because if this is the only game that I play, my brother, I'm telling you, I am going to go absolutely insane. Not by choice, you know what I mean? I don't want to hate the game. That's my biggest thing right now, is that I just don't want to hate the game. Because if I never go back and play Tabor, I'd actually be really sad about it, because honestly, it's become one of the biggest parts of my life, considering I've made like 2 to 3 videos every single week for the past year on this game. And it was good. It was great, man. You know what I mean? I love the changes. I love the AP changes, taking AP out of the game, only being able to find it in raid. I think that is such a solid move. But really, my disdain for the game, the point where, as my boy would say, where I fell out of love with Tabor would have to be the scabs, dude. You know what I mean? And we get comments all the time that are like, "Oh, the scabs are super easy now," but they're not though. It's not like they're incredibly like painful. It's not like they're like god tier unstoppable headshotting you from a million miles away. That's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is it makes it impossible for new players to get into the game when these scabs are locking onto you 20 miles away and absolutely just giving away your position, hitting you. You can't really do naked runs anymore. People have been saying that they've been slowly actually buffing them for the last like couple weeks to, you know, just to get people used to it. And it's like, bro, this is not what we should be doing. You know what I mean? Even in like Tarkov, the scavs are not this insane. I got easily over 1,000 hours in Tarkov, and the scavs have never been this insane. Even right away in the beginning, when beta first launched for Tarkov and the scavs were absolutely insane, they were nowhere close to what the scavs in Tabor are right now. And they got some cool stuff coming, man. They're gonna be taking the backpack system from Exfil Zone, where you're gonna be able to hang a helmet, a weapon off the side of the backpack, and then as well as like folding up an armor to be able to put into the backpack. Super dope. Like, they're making some good strides. They're redoing the medical system. Absolutely loving that, dude. The AMA sounded absolutely amazing. But every time I log in, every time I put the headset on to go play this game, I'm just not there. You know what I mean? I'm not there. And I feel like if everybody who watches this video, everybody who watches me, goes and watches that first video for NFL Pro Era, you can definitely see the difference or hear the difference in my voice when I'm playing that and I'm excited. I'm getting hyped up, man. I'm playing football. I'm on my favorite team. I'm role playing a bit, you know what I mean? Just getting into it, and it's absolutely amazing and fun. And then I go back and play Tabor, and it's just like, oh, you know, hey, here we are, guys. You know what I mean? Like, oh, let's go try to do this today. Like, you can hear it in my voice, dude. That's not what I want, man. I want to entertain the people. I've always been about entertaining the people, okay? This is by far the biggest YouTube channel that we have grown, or I have grown myself, almost at 4K. And that's that's absolutely insane to me that we have done this so far. But I just don't think it's fair to the people that subscribe, to the people that watch me, if I'm not like fully committed to that in the moment. You know what I mean? If I'm not fully committed to Tabor and I'm not having a good time and I'm forcing myself to make content, in the end, it's just going to be bad for everybody. And I don't want that, man. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be bad for everybody. I want it to be good. This is a good thing. It's a fun thing. It's supposed to be a hobby. It's just something that I enjoy. And lately, I just not been enjoying it, bro. You know what I mean? And that's just the way that it is. And I feel like maybe if we took a step back a little bit, added some other stuff to the channel. We got NFL Pro Era. If we added some, maybe played a little more Exfil Zone, maybe did some other things, then maybe the sting of only playing Tabor wouldn't hit me as hard. You know what I mean? Because we wouldn't be doing that. We would be experimenting with different things, trying different things, and hopefully having fun together. But ultimately, if you're just here for Tabor, I totally get it, man. I totally get it. If the one thing that you enjoy from my channel is something that I don't want to play constantly anymore and you don't want to be around anymore, I totally get it. I totally understand. No ill will, no hard feelings. I understand. But I think it's just gotten to the point where, like, for me playing, I just don't care anymore. When I'm constantly doing it. Now here's where I'm at. Like, this weekend, I want to pop into Tabor and try to get a video. You know what I mean? Maybe one. Do I want to try sit here and try to record 3 videos while getting absolutely dumpstered? No, I don't. But I haven't played Tabor in a week, and now I'm kind of like, yeah, I could pop in. But the thing is that when I'm constantly doing this over and over and over again, and I'm getting upset and I'm getting frustrated, and I'm just to the point where I just don't give a hoot anymore. I just don't care anymore. Then I'm in game and I'm trying to hip fire a guy from 50 yards away, and then we start getting comments on the channel that are like, "This guy's so bad, you should quit. You should quit YouTube." Or like, it makes me mad that this guy's so mad at the game and has subscribers. And it's like, brother, here's the thing with that. I don't care. Okay, I actually absolutely do not care what a bunch of edgy kids are telling me when it comes to that kind of negativity. Okay. I would say in the past week, we have gotten over 15 super negative messages that none of y'all have probably seen. And it's going to remain that way because that's just negativity that I don't want to bring to the channel. If you want to say it to me, I really don't give a shit, bro. I laugh it off, I brush it off, and I ban you from the channel for being a douche. And that's it. That's it. I'm not going to give you your 15 minutes of fame. I'm not going to reply to you and argue in the comments. That's not going to happen, okay? And I know they're kids too, man, because there's like, I'd say 90% of the comments are like, I was watching this in class, or me and my friends at school were watching this. It's like, bro, it's like only little kids are commenting this stuff. And it's like, I personally think that I have one of the more decent KDs in the game, amongst YouTubers, playing solo anyway. And, you know, it is what it is. I'm no alpha bro. I'm no pro gamer, man. That time has passed. I'm an old man now. I'm 33 years old. It's like, you know what I mean, dude? It's like, I'm not 21 playing Halo professionally anymore. You know what I mean? Or semi-pro, you know, playing in tournaments and stuff. I'm not, dude. I'm not. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm here to try to entertain the people. I'm not here to like be a god, bro. You want to watch somebody good? Go watch Timeless. Go watch Alpha Bro. Go watch somebody that is like actually super good aim. They discipline themselves and they're constantly improving at the game. I'm just here to roleplay as a fucking sheriff and have some fun, dude. Like, that's literally all I want to do. So I just want to say that blatantly, man. If you want to be negative, you don't need to do it here. I'm not going to give you your 15 minutes anymore. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to engage with this negativity. I'm just going to simply ban you from the channel. So you can say whatever you want. You're not going to hurt my feelings. It's not going to get to me. These kids, man, they haven't been, they're not old enough to have experienced the real world yet to think that calling me bad at a video game when I have an actual job and a family and bills to pay. Bro, I'm going to tell you right now, telling me I'm bad at a video game is the least of my problems. I'll tell you that. So it is what it is. Do what you want, say what you want, but just know that if you're going to be negative to my community or to me, I'm just going to ban you, dude. Okay? You're just banned. Plain and simple. And above all, man, I just want to give a huge shout out to the people that have rocked with me for the last year. I want to give a shout out to Smiles for reaching out initially and us getting to play a little bit. I still love to play with you a little more, brother. You know what I mean? Big shout out to Twister. Big shout out to Leon. Man, I've made some of the best friends in this game, and I only want to continue, dude. You know what I mean? That's why, like, I don't hate Tabor. Right? Maybe I just need a little bit of a break from this relationship that Scott and I have built. You know what I mean? So that's what I want to try, man. I want to try some new things on the channel. It's still pretty much going to be VR focused. Maybe I'll hop in on some GTA roleplay with Twister. But ultimately, I'm still in this VR shooter kind of thing. You know, maybe a little bit of NFL, football, and VR. But mainly, VR is kind of where I'm at. Tabor's not leaving the channel. It's just going to take a step back from being the main thing all the time. You know what I mean? Maybe there will be a week where it's only Tabor videos. Maybe there'll be a week where there's no Tabor videos. You know what I mean? So it's still going to be here. It's just not going to be front and center right now. And maybe when the wipe comes, the next wipe comes, it will be for a while. But ultimately, I think for the mental health, for the mental well-being of me, not going absolutely bananas crazy, I need to add some other stuff. And again, I get it. If that's not something that you want and you don't want to rock with the channel anymore, bro, I get it, man. You know what I mean? No ill will, no hard feelings. We'll see you later. But yeah, man, I don't know. If anybody has any questions for me or anything that they want to say or get off their chest, anything, you know, negative, positive, whatever, bro, you can leave it in the comments down below. I'll respond to everybody. Unless it's super negative and you're being an ass, then you're just going to get banned. But it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? I'm too old to deal with this shit. I just want to build a community full of awesome people and have fun and do what we do best and just chill. And, you know, if anybody want to come along and think that they have the power to destroy that, they don't. And they're going to be the ones that get gone. And, you know, ultimately, I think we keep hammering on, we keep doing the damn thing, and we say what's up, and we do it. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to kind of vent a little bit on my frustrations about Tabor today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like on it, subscribe. Stay up to date on all my latest content, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.